Hello all, welcome to your schemes. I'm Ilakya. I hope you are all doing well. Today we are going to see 5 best mid-cap mutual funds which gave return of up to 20%. We will see 1-year return, 3-year return and 5-year return of these funds. But before that, let's first refresh our knowledge about mid-cap mutual funds. We will see what's mid-cap mutual fund, some important features and who should invest in these type of funds. Let's start with what is mid-cap mutual fund. Mid-cap mutual funds are those that invest a large portion of their funds in equity shares. Equity shares of mid-cap companies. According to SEBI, that is the Securities and Exchange Board of India, it categorizes mid-cap funds as those whose market capitalization is between 101st and 250th position in the market. Let's talk about some important features. Growth potential. Mid-cap companies are those who are in a phase of growth, currently growing. These funds grow faster than large-cap companies. Mid-cap generates higher return in long term. Lower volatility compared to small cap, but highly volatile compared to large caps. Most of the stocks are highly liquid. Who should invest in mid-cap funds? Mid-cap are suitable for long-term investors, and for investor who has an appetite for medium risk can go for mid-cap. This video is for information purpose only. Mutual funds are subject to market risk. The return shown in this list doesn't guarantee future returns. Please consult your financial advisor before investing. Let's start with the DSP Midcap Fund. The fund has been one of the top performers in metrics like performance against benchmark, capture ratio and risk adjusted scores. The fund has a decent score in valuation. DSP Midcap Fund has a small exposure of 9.7% in small cap stocks. This fund gave a return of 23.48% in 1 year, 6.40% in 3 year and 13.42% in 5 year. For an investment of 10,000 in December 2015, it would have been approximately 18,200 rupees now. 1,000 invested in monthly SIP since January 2016 would have been approximately 84,100 rupees. Next we have Nepon India Growth Fund. It is also one of the top performing funds in mid-cap category. It has consistently outperformed the benchmark and has given higher returns. It has a good score in performance against benchmark, capture ratio and concentration score. Nepon India Growth Fund also gives a small exposure to small cap stocks, that is approximately 15%, and large cap stocks of 12%. Nepon India gave a return of 22.24% in 1 year, 5.06% in 3 year and 11.55% in 5 year. 10,000 invested in December 2015 would have been approximately 16,800 rupees. 1,000 invested in monthly SIP since January 2016 would have been approximately 82,400 rupees. Next we have Edelweiss Midcap Fund. Edelweiss Midcap Fund is among the top 3 funds in this category. It has a good score in the parameters of valuation, volatility and capture ratio. Edelweiss Midcap Fund also has a small exposure of 13% to small cap companies. It gave a return of 26.11% in 1 year, 3.59% in 3 years and 11.67% in 5 years. Edelweiss Midcap Fund can be a good choice for investment for the long term. 10,000 invested in December 2015 would have been approximately 16,800. 1,000 invested in monthly SIP since January 2016 would have been approximately 82,400 rupees. Next on the list is L&T Midcap Fund. L&T Midcap Fund is in the list of top 10 funds in this category and it has delivered high returns in the past, and it also has the ability to do well in coming years. It has a good score in capture ratio and consistency. L&T Midcap Fund also invested in 12% of asset in small cap stocks, so it has exposure to small cap companies as well. It has ranked high in the metric of volatility and has potential to provide high returns over long period. L&T Midcap Fund gave a 1-year return of 20.18% and 3-year return is 1.46%, whereas 5-year return is 11.89%. As I've mentioned, this fund can be good choice for investment for long term. 10,000 invested in December 2015 would have been approximately 16,900 rupees. 1,000 invested in monthly SIP since January 2016 would have been approximately 78,500 rupees. Next on the list is Axis Midcap Fund. Axis Midcap Fund has been a consistent performer since its inception. It has a small exposure of 2.3% in small cap stocks. Axis Midcap Fund gave a return of 23.72% in 1 year and 12.59% in 3 years, and the 5-year return of this fund is 14.53%. 10,000 invested in December 2015 would have been approximately 19,300 rupees. 1,000 invested in monthly SIP since January 2016 would have been approximately 91,700 rupees. Some of the other top performing mid-cap mutual funds are Quant Midcap Fund, PGIM India Midcap Opportunities Fund, Motilal Oswal Midcap Fund, Kotak Emerging Equity Scheme, SBI Magnum Midcap Fund, HDFC Midcap Opportunities Fund, UTI Midcap Fund, BNB Paribas Midcap Fund, Invesco India Midcap Fund, Tata Midcap Fund. If you feel this information was helpful, then please leave a like. It means a lot. For more similar videos, please subscribe to Your Schemes. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.